Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to DC Sports Digest Season 2 Week 13. It is officially another playoff game day as the Commanders beat the Buccaneers in the playoffs. Stay tuned when I talk about that, but without further ado, let's just get started with the Nationals, who did make another signing. This was a couple hours after last week's episode, so sorry about that, but stuff happens like that, which is okay. We signed reliever George Lopez. Definitely a solid sign. We still need some more relievers. There's not too many more options out there, but we got to figure out who our just closer is going to be because that's such an important position. So we'll see what they do with that. And also spring training dates were announced, so a little less than a month. Pitchers will report to spring training, so it's coming up soon. And that's all I got for the Nats. Wizards lost to the Thunder, T-Wolves, and Suns. Not too much to talk about, but they were down by like over 20 points against the Suns. Keyshawn George had one of his best games, scored 24, I think 6 threes, so really good to see that. And the Wizards almost had a comeback. They only lost by 6, which is surprising. Coming up, Wizards and Caps, they both have West Coast road trips. Wizards starts tonight against the Warriors, and they also have Kings, Lakers, and Clippers. On to the Capitals, they beat the Predators, Ducks, and Senators. Really haven't looked too good, not many shots, but they've done just enough to win these games, which is all you can ask for because they've just had some slumps in January lately. So to win these games is just great and keep up the winning. Got to shout out Logan Thompson, Ethan Frank. Logan Thompson had consecutive shutouts, and Ethan Frank had a 3-game point streak to start his career. So really couldn't start any better. I think it was a great idea to call him up and let Miro have some more development because Ethan Frank is 26, Miroshnichenko is 20. So just kind of flip-flop them, and I think that was the perfect idea. Also had Ovi score another OT winner. I think he's at 874 goals, so he is still inching closer to that goal record. And the Caps reached 30 wins, which is also great. Coming up this week, we have the Penguins, Oilers, and Kraken. As like I said, the Capitals will start their West Coast road trip after the game against the Penguins. And that's all I got for the Caps. On to the Commanders, who you guys all been waiting for. Beat the Bucks 23-20. Another close one. Our first playoff win since 2006. Have to shout out Jaden, Terry, and Diami. They all went off, especially Diami. That was really a surprise, but definitely needed. And definitely someone we should definitely think about re-signing after that game as long as he keeps it up. Someone who didn't do so well was Marshawn Lattimore. I wasn't sure if he was still hurt, but Mike Evans had probably one of his best games against Marshawn Lattimore. So that's kind of saying something, but luckily it didn't hurt us as bad as it could have, I guess. But yeah, Mike Evans had a great game. We did not stop him. The other thing that happened a lot was one for fourth down. We were all questioning it, I think, because we could have just gotten points. We almost left like 6 points on the board. We did leave 6 points on the board. And then we went for it again, and we actually got it for a touchdown to Terry. And that was, if we didn't get that, like there were definitely chances we had to lose. But obviously the Bucks had their costly turnover, and we were able to capitalize. That's what happened. So we missed the fourth down. The Bucks got the ball right back. And they turned the ball over, and then we got that score to Terry on fourth down. But if you look at the statistics, 3 for 5 on fourth down isn't too bad. It's just the 2 fourth downs we missed were kind of costly, but luckily we would have a chance to get the ball at the end of the game. And of course, Jaden delivered. Of course, Zane Gonzalez doinked in the game winner, and we won a playoff game. And the last 5 games have just been decided by the last play, which is also crazy. Going back to that Saints game where we got to stop on that 2-point conversion. That one should not have been decided by the last play, but yeah. Then the Eagles and the Falcons and the Cowboys, and then obviously the Bucks. So that's just really crazy. And coming up tonight is the playoff game versus the Lions in the divisional round, fighting for the NFC Championship. So this is going to be a very tough game. In my opinion, I think it's either going to be a blowout by the Lions, or this is a close game and we could sneak away and get a win, which would be amazing. I would say probably a 20 to 30% chance at most. But we cannot let them start fast. I think offensively we should hopefully be able to do almost anything we want, especially because they are not good against scrambling quarterbacks. I'm just a little worried about defense. We cannot let Jahmyr Gibbs get loose. He is really fast. He could just burn one for like 70 yards on you. And their offense has weapons. Their offense has been amazing. So it could be a shootout. I expect a lot of points, and I'm just really excited. I hope you guys are too. No matter what happens, even if we get blown out, this was an amazing season. I definitely want to do like a ranking of the best games because there are so many great games this year. So I'll probably think about doing that after the season, but hopefully this magical season can continue with beating the Lions and going to the NFC Championship. But like I said, either way, this has been a great season. And that's all for the Commanders. Good luck to them tonight against the Lions. No other news yet this week, but DC United starting up soon, and also the Washington Spirit. They had their season opener announced. It's going to be a championship rematch against the Orlando Pride on March the 7th. So they are starting up their season as well very soon, too. My weekly awards, there were just so many players. I kind of did 2 players of the week and 2 honorable mentions. Had to shout out Ethan Frank for a 3-game point streak to start his NHL career. That is just amazing. He's been patiently waiting for an opportunity at 26 years old, and he's taken advantage and done really well for us, especially in a time we kind of needed it. Also got to shout out Logan Thompson, who's been starting a lot because Charlie Lindgren was on IR, but I think Lindgren's coming back soon, so we can kind of split up a little bit and get a break. But 2 consecutive shutouts is a really great way to help out your stagnant offense. So congrats to Ethan Frank and Logan Thompson. Also had to shout out Terry McLaurin and De'Ami Brown. They both had 89 yards and a touchdown. Really helped us out in the pass game, seeing as we didn't do too much in the running game. Definitely something we'll have to work on against Detroit. My team of the week is for sure the Commanders. Congrats again to them, winning their first playoff game since 2006. And yeah, those are my weekly awards. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out the Instagram again. Hopefully next week I'll be talking about a Commanders win, or I'll just be talking about how good their season's gone. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.